Our API is ready. Now we should use it on the login screen. So let's go to login screen. First, on the top, we're going to import auth API from, we go up to API/auth. Next, look at our form. We're going to replace this inline function with a function called handle submit. And then we're going to implement it here. So handle submit is a function that takes the values in the form. We can call this login info. That's better. Now here we're going to call our API. So auth API.login. We need to pass the email and password. So we can destructure this argument and grab the email and password properties. And then we pass them over here. This returns a promise, so we await it to get the result. Now we should make this async. So we get the result. Now, if result is not okay, we want to show an error. To do that, we're going to go on the top. So earlier we imported 3 components from our forms module. Now let's add another component here called error message. We're going to add that right above our first form field. So error message. Here we should set 2 props, error. We can hard code an error message here, like invalid email and or password, or we can use the error message that we get from the server. Now, in this case, the only error message that we get is the one that we have hard coded here. So it doesn't really matter whether we hard code it here or get the error message in the response. So here's the error. Now we want to show this only if we have an error. So here we need to declare a state variable and set it to true if the login fails. So that is super easy. Here we're going to call useState. We're going to initialize our variable to false and call it login failed. And the function to update it, set login failed. So if the result is not okay, we're going to set login failed to true. And we want to return immediately, so the rest of this function is not executed. Now for testing, if everything goes well, we're going to set login failed to false. And then we're going to log the auth token on the console. So console.log result.data. Okay, so the last piece, here's our error message. We're going to set visible to login failed. Now save the changes. Okay, now we need to go to app.js and temporarily replace the app navigator with auth navigator so we can see the welcome screen. So auth navigator. Good. So here's our app. Let's log in with mosh@domain.com. Here I'm going to enter a wrong password. So 12345 with a hyphen at the end. Log in. We see the error. Now let's remove the hyphen and log in. The error is gone. And here's the authentication token in console. Next, I'm going to show you how to extract the user object from this auth token.